The government of Grenada, along with several stakeholders such as graduates of Cuba, Grenada Chamber of Commerce, trade unions, and non-governmental organizations, have joined to launch a humanitarian effort to alleviate some of the socio-economic challenges currently faced by Cuba. Minister for Tourism, Honorable Dr. Clarice Modest Cohen, is the co-chair of the cabinet-mandated subcommittee to coordinate the humanitarian drive. She had this to say about the initiative.
So now that our sister is in trouble, and we all have our troubles in varying degrees, but we still have an obligation, regardless of what we're going through and our own difficulties, to look out for our neighbors, our sisters, and our brothers who are in a worse situation than we are. Cuba has shown itself, has demonstrated that it is a friend to Grenada, and not just Grenada, to the world, all over, when there has been need. And now that our sister is in need, we call upon ourselves as a nation to give support.
Dr. Malachi Doughton, a committee member of the Humanitarian Drive for Cuba, said that efforts are already in progress and encouraged citizens to donate.
Have gathered medical supply, have gathered financed, and will be able to shift that with what is being organized. We wish to encourage the general public that any donation can be dropped off of Dr. Marichaud Clinic, that of Grenville Street. There is a collection point.
Dr. Modest Cohen highlighted that medicines and medical supplies are the main items on their needs list.
Of the list I have here, syringes, needles, N95 masks, gongs, gloves, vitamins and antihistamines, antibiotics, analgesics, medication for hypertension, and IV fluids.
These items can be purchased in bulk from distributors like Huggins, Scanterbury, Mitchell's, and other pharmacies in smaller quantities. NADMA Communications Officer Oslin Crosby gave the following collection details.
What we are asking people to do is, you can call the office on 440-8390, 8391 or 8392. So if you cannot find Mr. Mitchell, we can always be your backup. The information will be shared as we will all form part of that coordinating infrastructure to ensure that we collect. The two drop-off points for now will be our Richmond Hill office, Fort Frederick, and also the SSU camp, which is where we have the warehouse. So those two locations can be used. But if you cannot get to those 2 points, you call the office on the numbers that we just shared with you, and we will arrange to have the items collected.
The committee urges the general public to give whatever they can to help Cuba, a nation with which Grenada has had 42 years of diplomatic relations. For GBN News, Anika Alexander, trainee reporter.